Hello, everyone. Matthew Schwab here with Matthew Schwab Speaks. And, just wanting to let you know that I am interviewing an awesome guy. His name is Joe Shimko. You probably don't know who he is, but if you do, and he's with NC State Wolfpack football. He's number 91, and he's a long snapper. When I met him, his team became involved with Gigi's Playhouse here in Cary. Joe volunteers at Gigi's. He and his teammates has helped us move from our first location to our second location, and he helps raise this money for our playhouse. And he's doing lots of great things in his community. So, so Joe, please introduce yourself. Oh, never mind. Actually, can you tell us how you became involved with Gigi's Playhouse?
Yeah, so 2019 was my freshman year here at State, and football camp started in August, and just one of the days that we have during camp is Victory Day, and I didn't know what it was. I just knew that we had kids coming in with Down syndrome, and I didn't really know what to expect. And then as I learned more information about it, it seemed like it would have been fun. And then when we were able to go out and do it, it was a whole lot of fun. So that was really my first experience with Gigi's Playhouse. And I never forgot it. It was always just something that I looked forward to every camp.
That's definitely amazing and impactful work right there. And my, I know you're from New Jersey, and I met your parents. Can you tell a bit about your family and how you became a long snapper and how you came to state?
Yeah, so my family's always been there for me. Since I was young, I knew I wanted to play a sport. I wanted to play in college. I wanted a scholarship. I always wanted that since I ever found out about it. So pretty much everything sport related for me in my life, my parents have been behind me 100%, getting me, what I need to be successful, getting me to camps, getting me, the exposure that I needed. But I was originally planning on playing baseball, and when football started progressing faster than baseball was, I kind of realized that baseball is probably not the route. Football is taking off much better than baseball is. Um, I made the decision to stop playing baseball and focus on football. And that was really when I focused in on long snapping. I was able to climb ranks pretty fast in my class. Got a scholarship before my senior season, and just talking with the coaches at state, they really made me, fall in love with the program. They really respected special teams. They understood that it's a really impactful part of the game. Um, so that really was an easy decision for me to come here.
That's really cool. Interesting thing about me is that I actually had family do football. It was my uncle. He played as quarterback for Jacksonville, my Jacksonville Dolphins.
Nice.
Yeah.
I did not know that. That's pretty awesome.
Yes. And can you explain what a long snapper is?
Yeah. So on fourth down, when an offense goes out to punt, I'm the person that throws the ball to the punter. So it'd be 15 yards on punt, and then on field goal, I'm the kid who throws it to the holder, who'll then put it down for the kicker to kick.
Nice. That's very interesting. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years, hopefully I'll be playing in the NFL. But if I'm not playing in the NFL, hopefully I'm doing something with long snapping. Whether it be coaching or running camps or whatever. But I definitely hope that I'm still around the sport and helping kids.
Nice. And where and what's your favorite thing about North Carolina?
North Carolina, I'd say the fans definitely. Um, it's definitely different down in the South. And obviously, the farther south you get, the crazier they get when it gets to football. But
True. And
just
it kind of does make sense for North Carolina to be this active in sports because there's Duke, UNC, NC State, Carolina Hurricanes, and that's like literally four teams right off the bat in North Carolina.
oh yeah, yeah, no, they're all right around here. So definitely the sport hype is pretty awesome down here.
Definitely, yes. And so, do you is there anything you want to mention before I ask just for fun questions?
I don't really think I have everything, but I just want to say congratulations on getting engaged the other day.
Oh, thank you. That means a
You're
lot.
welcome.
So when someone finds out what you do, what is one question they always ask you?
What is a long snapper?
Good one.
Yeah.
What is the best thing you've got going in your life at the moment?
Best thing I got going on.
Yeah.
Um, I just say that I'm, healthy and on a path to where I'm coming up on, achieving, my lifelong goal. Um, Being able to achieve the goal that I had as a kid, looking back into the past, growing up, a lot of kids are always like, "Oh, I want to be a professional athlete," but now that I'm getting on to that journey, it's become pretty awesome, and it's a really good point in my life where I could kind of make that kid proud, becoming a professional athlete.
Awesome. So, mm, mm, I really love the Harry Potter movies. What's your favorite movie?
My favorite movies got to be the Marvel movies.
Oh, yes, and those are some of mine.
Hmm.
So, what is your favorite Marvel movie?
I gotta go with the Hulk movies. I think they were the first ones I ever seen. I saw them when I was young. That always stuck with me. I always thought the Hulk was pretty awesome, just being able to, just be bigger and stronger than everything.
Nice. For me, and it's not just I cannot name one favorite movie from and the MCU, but my favorite era of the MCU is the Avengers arc, which includes, of course, all the Avengers movies and even the TV shows that take place around that time, like Marvel's Agents of Shield.
Yeah, I've really gotten into the TV shows too much. I'm more of a movie guy, but I did get into the Loki series pretty much, and it's a pretty good series.
Yeah, I'm watching season two.
Yeah, I haven't started yet. I gotta start it. I just saw it came out. I'm a little behind.
Yeah. Yes, I'm a little behind because I was purposely waiting for all six episodes to come out.
Makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense. It's
Yeah.
tough when you're watching them and there's only one episode to watch.
Oh yeah, and that's what I did last year for when the Tim Allen Santa Claus TV show with the first season came out last year. Like literally every week when I first heard that season one the show was coming out, like I watched the first episode and then
Yeah.
then I was kept anticipating. Ooh, next week I'm gonna watch the next episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm, So I love playing backgammon and Uno. What is your favorite games to play?
Well, like board games or card games.
Um, Anything, yeah.
Um, I play video games, but if it's a card game, my family is pretty serious with Uno.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, yeah, Uno's a good one.
Sometimes I do play video games, but my favorite, I think my so far my all-time favorite is Shadow of Mordor because not only I'm a Harry Potter nerd, I'm also a J.R. Tolkien Middle Earth nerd, like the Silmarillion, The
Mm.
Hobbit, The Lord of the Rings.
I got you. I haven't really gotten into those too much. But I think I might have to.
Uh, yeah, you might have to because it's very famous.
Oh yeah, yeah, no, it definitely is. So I think those would be next on my list.
Um, You should watch it in order. So there's the Rings of Power. So watch that first because that's basically the prequel, and then
Yeah.
and so if you want to watch, just watch. So Rings of Power is first, then The Hobbit is second, and then third is Lord of the Rings, and then all you need to do is after that is or before that read the Lord of the Rings book for more extensive lore and description. Same with The Hobbit, and read the Silmarillion because those are have the events prior to the Rings of Power.
Got you. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna look into that.
All right, what what motivates you?
What motivates me? I'd say probably my family. Growing up, my dad was always traveling for work, so I never really um got to spend a lot of time with my dad when I was young. He was always just had to do what he had to do to provide for the family. So from a very young age, I understood what it meant to provide for people and to take care of others. So just pretty much growing up that way, that's how I've always been. So that's kind of how it motivates me. It's just, it's who I am. I don't want to get away from who I am.
True.
So, being able to provide and um, doing all of that and taking care of people has just kind of been the way that my family's been, since I've been alive. So it's just the only thing that I really know how to do.
Makes sense. I am looking forward to Christmas. What are your favorite holiday traditions that you did while growing up?
Um, yeah, Christmas definitely a good one. Thanksgiving's my another favorite for me. But just getting to be with, my whole family, is probably my favorite part of it. I don't really get to see well, I don't get to see them anymore, but when I was younger, we only get to really see them on the holidays, just everyone's busy. So it's kind of just a day where everybody can get together and hang out. So that was always my favorite part of it.
Nice. So my favorite tradition, which is what we still do, is on Christmas Eve we do cheese fondue for dinner and chocolate fondue for dessert.
Oh, nice.
Yes, you should try it.
Yeah, no, I definitely should. I don't think I've ever had cheese fondue before, but definitely had a chocolate before.
Oh, nice. So how can people find more about you or follow you on social media?
I'm not extremely active on social media, but yeah, I definitely post every once in a while on social media. Um, that's probably the best way to do it. Anything that's going on in my life that is important will get posted through there.
Of Okay, thank you. Anything else you want us to know?
I think you got all the important stuff.
Oh, thanks.
I think you hit the nail on the head there.
Last question. Pretend you're interviewing me. Is there anything you want to know?
How did you get to do the Matthew Speak stuff?
Oh, so the first thing is that I'm not nervous. I'm never nervous on stage, and I've done theater since I was little, very little. So I literally grew up with the stage, and
I
and because of that, I was a natural actor, and I did tech in high school. So I think that me being comfortable in front of a microphone, me with the all that acting stuff and the tech stuff, and wanting to spread an important message to the community, all that meshed together for me.
awesome. And then what's your long-term goal with it? Like where do you want to be doing it? And
I want to go global, but currently I am national.
okay, so what are your plans coming up? Like what do you got going on?
So I have so as of right now, I have nothing for my business. Um, I with the exhibitor booths I've been doing for a little bit. I've gotten some potential leads, which we got work to put them in the books, but otherwise nothing else.
Okay. No, it's awesome. I think what you got going on is pretty awesome.
Thank
Being able to, being able to do this isn't easy, and you're doing pretty good with it. So I hope it takes off for you.
thank you very much, Joe.
No problem.